All right, Little Women Atlanta Music City Meltdown. This is season 6, episode 10. So we starting off with Amanda, and she's trying to do that do re mi fa sol la ti do. You know, the little falsetto thing, but she didn't remember how it goes. She like do fo so who? I don't even know. But anyway, and I'm like, you know what? She just as confused as her sister. They don't really know what they want to do. They ain't twerking no more. So it's like, do I want to be a singer? Do I want to be a rapper? Do I want to be a model? So of course Andrea comes over and she tells her she got this text. She got a message from this lady in Nashville, Tennessee. Now this lady in Tennessee is a music manager type person, music person, industry person, and she told Amanda, like, look, come to um whenever you're in Tennessee, look me up. I might have opportunity for you. Like, let's meet, let's talk some things, and let's see, you know what I'm saying, we might can help your career. Because she saw the video. Remember they did that song? I don't even remember what it was, but Left Cheek Right Cheek did a song, and then the twins did a song. And the lady was just saying, yeah, come down and we'll, meet and see where we take things. So she telling Andrea this, but she said, but I'm gonna talk to her about myself. And Andrea like, well, wait a minute. That song that she talked about is both of us rapping. You do know that, right? And of course Amanda's like, I know, but I want to do some things by myself, just like you want to do like modeling and stuff by yourself. So it's almost the same thing. So of course, Andrea got a side eye at her, like, geez, really? So whatever, it is what it is. And she's gonna invite all the girls to come to Nashville. So Albira, she with her kids, and before she can go to Nashville, she need a babysitter. So they all bowling and stuff like that, and the mom is there. So she asking the mom, like, pretty much, if I'm gonna go to Nashville for a little girls trip, can you watch the kids? Cause I don't trust nobody else. And the mom like, of course, I'll take the kids. You know what I'm saying? And you go have fun, and we'll, make sure y'all don't be fighting each other and all that good stuff. And I feel like, yeah, it's supposed to be a nice girls trip, but we'll see. It never really goes always nice all the time. Somebody gotta fight. Just is what it is. Then Money and the new girl, what's her name, Tamara. And basically she was just saying how, like, she was feeling a little left out because she didn't get to go to the photo shoot thing and do the pictures. And she's like, well, dang, Juicy just kicked me out. Like, I think she did it on purpose. And Money's like, well, nah, Juicy just got the way she like doing things. You know what I'm saying? It's always just the way she do it, she think is right, and it's just what she think is best for you and for everybody else. Trying to make it sound good. And Tamara's sitting there like, well, I don't know, like, this is like, I just feel left out. I feel like y'all don't really like me. I feel like an outcast. Like, I'm trying to fit in where I can, but y'all not really giving me the same type of love back. And of course, Money being the main one who was hating on her was just trying to say, like, no, just come around more, and we'll talk to you more, and then we'll see, because Juicy got a whole bunch of things we can do, like a whole bunch of more opportunities that you can always do. So don't just throw Juicy to the side just for this moment. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's go to Nashville. Everybody's invited, and then we can hang out, and maybe we can just talk about it and see where everybody's head is. But don't just be feeling like that. So Tamara like, all right, fine. I'll try to play nice, and I'll try to get along, but really, she just don't feel like it. Or she just don't feel the love. Okay, so her name is Betty, the manager. Okay, so she hooked them up. They got like a good little trailer to transport them from Atlanta to Nashville. And then when they get there, she hooked them up with a nice hotel room and everything. So it's all pretty much free for the most part. And, they're enjoying everything so far. On the ride there, Tamara, being new to the group, she's trying to, I don't know, break the ice somewhere, anywhere she could. and she's realizing that it could just be age difference as well. She is the youngest out the group. Then next will be the twins, and then next will be Alvira, Money, and then the oldest is Juicy. So they, she ain't been here that long. Minnie, Ashley, she ain't been gone for too long. So, the wound is still there because Ashley was part of the group, and now we just got this new girl. So honestly, it's nothing against the new girl. She just has to realize it's like we had this whole thing without you. So you being here doesn't really change much besides the fact that now we just gotta, I guess, add your personality into the mess. Okay, that's kind of how that's to go, right? Rocky always trying to be in where he get fit in, right? Okay. So, but before they get the trip started, Albira, no, not Albira, Andrea and Juicy pull themselves to the side, and they just want to make sure that they ain't got no beef going into this trip. They just want to make sure we squash everything about you being late. Well, actually, she wasn't late. Remember, she didn't show up, so. And, she said, fine, we can squash it for now. It ain't no big thing. I'm going to miss some. I miss some. It just is what it is. So they get on the bus. They go. Tamara trying to play these games with them. They wasn't feeling it. She brings up the fact that she don't really drink like that. So I don't know how she going to do with the whiskey tasting because Nashville, yeah, whiskey, bourbon, it is what it is. They're going to do some tastings or something like that. But that's their, that's their thing. And then she was listening in on them talk about like all these memories and things that they had because they've been in Nashville before. And that was when they had Tanya and, what was that girl name? Tanya and her friend, the two light-skinned girls. Yeah, when they was on here, I remember they took that trip. And so, of course, you're just feeling some type of way. But it is what it is. They just trying to just sit back and relax and just enjoy the ride. Honestly, that's all she has to do. And then it will roll into play. Like, you don't have to force nothing. Just be there. And just, enjoy yourself. Enjoy the ride. And we will mush you in somewhere. And you will belong. So that's all. It's only been a couple of months. Minnie ain't been gone that long. So come on now, girl. And of course, that's what's Albira on her mind because they end up asking Andrea, so what's up with this trip? What are we doing this for? And she tells them, okay, because this music lady called me and she wants to take us out and, meet with me and stuff like that. And so Albira was like, well, dang, you was just working with Minnie to be your manager. So now that she's gone, you automatically want to jump on a new train. So she's just feeling some type of way because the grief is hitting everybody in certain different levels. It hit Money when Tamara showed up. It hit, and now it's hitting Albira because, Andrea and Amanda is trying to find new management, and it's not Minnie. So that's why the little play comes in. Like her attitude is there, and everybody see it. But she ain't really saying nothing, you know what I'm saying? Like, she just kind of being quiet about it. And they just letting her go because they know how she can be. So they see it, but they ain't going to say nothing. And basically, they get to the hotel. Everything looks nice. They have a few little drinks to start off with, get their little food. And, yeah, Tamara can't she don't know how to open up the wine. It is what it is. I think she's like 20, what? I don't know. They probably should have picked somebody a little older than her, but I can see what they was trying to do. It just probably is just too soon because Ashley's only been gone for like what, almost a year now. So, okay, so the first night ends with a little bit of line dancing. Everybody had a good time for the most part. They couldn't really get with the rhythm all the way, and I think Money was the last one standing. So it is what it is with that. And she is probably the tallest out of all of them, so I can see her making it through, especially because, she did have on her little heels, little cowboy boots, so it wasn't really a heel compared to everybody else, but that was a little fun for them, no drama. cool. So Juicy and Abira meet up for like the next day. And Juicy just wanted to ask her how she was feeling because she kind of noticed how she was feeling the other day. Like, you just kind of shut down at some point. I don't know if it was on the bus or once we got here, but yeah, you definitely shut down and we could see it. So what's going on? Spill the beans. And she just tell her like, look, I thought this was a girls trip, but Amanda talking about this manager for, her singing and things like that. But I'm a rapper and everything, so how come nobody's calling me? So she kind of being a little bit of a hater, just a little bit out there. I don't know. Yeah. You might not feel it, but it is what it is. You jealous, just a tiny slight, because somebody called them for an opportunity and ain't nobody calling you. Somebody probably will call you. You just probably didn't put out something that they like. It just depends on what you got out there for somebody to like it, for somebody to call you. So she telling Juicy, like, look, we're going to go to this meeting or whatever it is. But when I see the lady, I'm going to pull her to the side and I'm going to talk to her myself and talk about my music and talk about what I do. Because, she got a family to feed and, I got to find any opportunity I can take. Basically, at this point, like, look, we all trying to eat somewhere. So, look, if I can get $1 and she can make $1 too, fine. And Juicy is kind of like, well, it's not really right, which is not, because this is her thing. You're not supposed to go to other people's stuff and hijack it. You're supposed to let that person enjoy what they got going on and then maybe later holler at them on the slide. But don't just go ahead and ambush the lady like this, especially when this is Amanda's opportunity. You see, her sister ain't even really trying to bogart, so that just means stand down. We're just here for support. And I'm real like, nah, I'm going to take this opportunity. Okay, so we go whiskey tasting with 4 of the girls. We got Money, we got Juicy, we got Tamara, we got Beer. So it's like 4 different types of whiskeys on the little flight. I don't know if you ever been to a bar and had a flight. It's 4 to, or actually not 4, probably 3 to 4 to 5 different types of drinks of the same kind with different flavors. Yeah, they call that a flight. But basically, it was a flight of whiskey, and they're sitting here tasting them all, enjoying themselves. Some of them don't taste so good, some of them do. And of course, just a little ha he he. And now they're trying to figure out, okay, so what we're going to do in the meantime. Tamara like, hey, I think we should go canoeing. I got something set up. We can go get some sun. We can relax, enjoy the water. And they're like, wait a minute. Shopping sounds good. Like, yeah, shopping. Yeah, I can go buy some souvenirs, or I can go, get some of this, get some of that. She's like, well, nah, I think I want to do canoeing. And they like, all right, so what's the vote? You gonna go canoeing or you gonna go shopping? She chose canoeing. And they like, well, dang, you was talking all this mess about you not fitting in and everything, you being left out, and now you purposely just put yourself out. So this is all on you this time. It's not on us, it's all on you. So, okay, fine. It is what it is, right? The twins go to meet with this lady, the Betty lady. She's the manager out there in Tennessee. And she actually said she was a twin herself, but her twin is not there. And she was just trying to say, like, her and her twin, she feels the strongest when her twin is near. Like when her twin is in the room, that's when they, her powers and everything activate, And Amanda looking at her like, dang, I thought I was coming in here for a meeting for, Amanda. I didn't know she wanted to talk about the tiny twins, like both of us. And you brought your sister there too. Like, you could have told her to go whiskey drinking with the other ones. But no, you brought her here with you. So, of course, the idea and the manager is the 2 of y'all is going to make the money. 1 of y'all, I don't know what to do with you. But the 2 of y'all, yeah, we're going to make the money. And, of course, Andrea's sitting there like, yeah, I told you so, I told you. She's like, shit, that's not what I want. I was trying to separate them just a little bit. And I think she's not going to be able to do that, at least not for now. I mean, she can try some things on her own here and there. But at least in this moment, she's gonna have to convince this lady if she wants to be signed, then just sign me by myself. And then maybe later we can do the Tiny Twins. Or sign us on together, but push me first and then the Tiny Twins. I don't know. Either way, somebody gotta figure something out. So yeah, the girls do go shopping, and Tamara go on the canoe, and she, production, they always try to edit stuff in just the most peculiar ways, we'll say, because they had her looking sad and lonely for real, like like nobody else was out there. It was just her by herself. Like, dang, you look real lonely and sad, and she was. Like, talk about, I thought somebody was gonna come with me. Like, no, they said shopping and majority rules. And honestly, shopping canoeing. I don't know. I might have to choose shopping, and then we can canoe later. But anyway, while she's doing that by herself, the other girls is just trying to say like, why she ain't come? I can't believe this. Like, she's supposed to be getting to know us, and she just putting herself out there. Like, it's just not gonna work. And of course, Abir has her back, so she's just trying to let them know, like, she was trying to do something with us, but we were the ones who chose to go shopping. And Juice is like, nah. She chose to go canoeing. So either way, it don't matter. Yeah, because y'all ended up separated. Ooh, Rocky, watch out. Can't squeeze through there. All right, so she ended up calling her sister, Tamara, because she just, needs somebody to talk to. And her sister is just trying to tell her, don't give up. You just got there. It takes time to get to know people. Things is going to be a little awkward at first. It always is. But like I said, you just got to keep, put yourself in the crowd and, wiggle your way through. She should have went shopping, but she didn't. So she kind of is feeling a little defeated, and she kind of want to give up. But her sister told her, nah, just stick in there just a little bit longer, and maybe the tables will turn, And so with the twins, what they're talking to the manager, of course, they realize, like always, they are never prepared for nothing. Any type of meetings that these girls go to, and they show everything for the most part that they go through, from modeling to the singing to the rapping, all that stuff. They ain't never got nothing they need. No paperwork, no ideas. They don't know how to do this. They didn't know they needed to do that. Like, nothing. She didn't know she needed to write your music. Duh. I mean, like, people can write for you, but that means you're not gonna make a lot of money. You make money for singing it, but you don't make nothing else. Like, think about it. So she's like, oh my God, I gotta think about this. I didn't know I needed, like, they are never prepared. So of course, being a good manager that she is, she didn't sign them or nothing just yet, but she told them, I can help you out since y'all here. I can hook y'all up with a writer real quick, and y'all can try to brainstorm some things. Just try to, because all it is a feeling. You get something in your mind, you just write it down, and then you just kind of go from there. You find a producer, or if you can produce, you get the beat, and you just kind of go from there. You know what I'm saying? And if they want to be in this industry, music-wise or whatever, they need to learn these things. And they just figured out that, yeah, they got a lot to learn in so little bit of time. So Miss Betty, the manager, takes them to, I think it's her house or something, somewhere nearby. And there's a band playing and doing their thing. And the girls kind of get to see, a little bit of something. And they meet this girl singer, I think her name was like Sweet Lizzie, and get a little advice about songwriting and those things, because twins is pretty much lost in the sauce. You know what I'm saying? They don't know what they want to do or how to do it. And the girls telling them, it's, it's all about the feelings. It's all about the moment. Whatever situation you was dealing with in life. Example, relationships. We all know that type of stuff could break out of millions of songs, especially a breakup. Taylor Swift. Okay, learn from her. And for Amanda's sake, she was just saying, well, she has a lot of emotions for Minnie and their friendship and her passing and things like that. because her relationship is fine with her husband. You know, they're newlyweds and they're happy no matter what. So she just got to find that inspiration and just figure out how to put it down on paper. And on the other hand, her sister's just sitting there like, you forgot about me? Yeah, she kind of did, because she don't want nothing to do with her sister at this point. She wants to literally split. Like, we still the tiny twins in the end of things, but as of now, I just want to separate and let's see if we can really, really survive on our own. And I think that's what she wants to do. Whether it's going to be hard, of course, but she has to, you got to jump out there to see if it's going to work or not. And it is what it is, because Andrea already started her thing. So she can't really get mad if her sister wants to try her thing. It is what it is. We all got to grow up and figure something out, because they didn't want to twerk for the rest of their lives. Other than that, y'all might have to go back to twerking. So Andrea goes and talks to Money, talking about, oh, the meeting went great with Betty, the manager, and everything. But, I think I want to do music. And Money, like, really? Like, I guess that meeting gave her inspiration and all this stuff. So she like, well, if Amanda want to do her thing, then fine. I can do my own thing. I just don't know if I want to do it by myself, because I'm so used to being with her. And Money is like, okay, whatever you want to do, just go ahead and try it. Whatever, you know what I'm saying? I support you, whatever, okay? Then they switch to her sister Amanda, and she's with Juicy, talking about the meeting as well. And everything went fine. She introduced us to some writers, and now I just have to figure out how I want to put all my emotions down on paper. And she's struggling with her pursuing this new manager and things. Like Minnie was her manager, so it's like, is she looking down on me, smiling like, yes, this is what I'm supposed to be doing? Or is it something that she wouldn't want and I'm just not supposed to do this? You know what I'm saying? It's like, what? It's a weird, like her grief is coming out now. First we had Money, then we had Iberia, now we have Amanda. And Juicy, while talking to Amanda, she gets emotional. Amanda breaks down just a little bit because, yeah, I just don't know. Like, how would Juicy feel about this? And, of course, Juicy has her little feelings about Minnie herself, so she does break down for a quick second and comes down to Amanda's level. And they basically, just come to terms like, well, in all honesty, this is what she wants. She will help you to pursue whatever dream you wanted. And just because she's not here doesn't mean you had to stop. So they reminisce a little bit about that. And Juicy just tells her, hey, the sky is the limit. Don't let nothing like this bring you down. We have to always move on. We got the life. The ones who are passing, they're just going to watch us and they're going to make sure that we get there. So just had a little tearjerker moment, you know what I'm saying? Ooh, my eye actually itches. But they were really crying. Yeah, so the girls go out to the bar because they want to go see the little writer, Sweet Lizzie, perform live, and plus they can talk to the manager more. And of course, Iberia is like, ooh, I got to take this opportunity and get in where I fit in. So they get there, they meet the manager, everyone's having their drinks. They're trying to, still fit in with Tamara. And Abira runs up on the manager. So, she introduced her, so hi, I'm Betty, and all this stuff. I'm Abira. And she said, oh, I love your music. I love your stuff. And your videos. It's all cool. She said, oh, really? Okay, yeah, I'm looking for a manager in these things. And, of course, the manager does what she does. Throw her spiel out. I'm fishing for this. I'm looking for these. You'll be a great fit. If you whatever you need, I got you. Just exchange these numbers. I got pool. I got connect. This is what I do. And of course, Amanda's sitting there like, oh gosh, I invited these girls to come support me. I didn't invite them to try to come and steal my gig or steal my opportunity. And hey, she wasn't trying to steal it. A manager can manage a whole bunch of artists, okay? So She can have you, your sister, and Albira. Okay? And of course, she gives her the side eye a little bit. A little jealousy is going back and forth. And Albira, like, look, I got thick skin. It is what it is. Boom. Music industry, hey, you're in. Once you're in, you can be in or you can be knocked out. It's as quick as that. It's a dog eat dog type of world. So, hey, Amanda, what you gonna do, girl? What you gonna do? But that's the way it kind of ends. The manager tells Iberia, yeah, we'll keep in touch. We'll see where it goes. Iberia, like, for sure, got this in the bag. Bam. And, yeah, we'll see how it goes. Little Women in Atlanta. Lifetime TV.